So whoever can relate to the video that I'm about to do, that is great. For those of you that cannot relate to the video that I'm about to do, there's nothing I can do about that. But when it comes down to it, guys, I truly believe targeted individuals are chosen by God. And they are not finna be accepted by the average. They're not. There's almost nothing you can do if you were chosen. Because you're not going to blend in with these people because your consciousness, the way you think, is too high for them. There might be a party that wants to fit in with them. Like in the past, I used to kind of want to fit in with a certain amount of people, but it got to a point where it's like, you still outgrow them. And you might be able to like relate and connect with these people, not spiritually, but like you might have similar interests. Like you could play a sport together, this, that, or this, you know what I mean? And it's just going to get to a point where you veer off from those types of people because you cannot connect spiritually. Your mind is much more evolved. They cannot relate to you. You cannot relate to them. You can relate to some of the things about them, but spiritually you guys are not aligned. So you're not going to fit in with them. You're not going to fit in with other people. You're just kind of yourself. And that's where you want to be. And I believe when you are that type of person, you have a target on your back. People will be watching you. People will be seeking out to try to figure out who you are, because they can't. Not even you can figure out who you are, because you're going to come a long way. Who you are right now is not going to exist next year. Who I was a year ago does not exist anymore. I'm a lot better than I was 1 year ago from right now. A lot better. And I'm going to continue that. A year from right now, I'm going to be better than who I am right now. And that is why you don't blend in. That is why you don't fit in. You were chosen by God. You were chosen for greater things. Your destiny requires greater things. And to have a target on your back, it says a lot. You know, there's bad people in this world that's targeted because of what they did. Osama bin Laden, the incident with the Twin Towers, he was targeted by the U.S. Armed Forces, Air Forces, whatever was targeted Osama. I'm pretty sure it was a lot of things to do with the United States. He was targeted. He had a target on his back. They found him. They killed him, rightfully so. Because look what he did to New York. Look what he did to the Twin Towers. You know what I mean? But then there's people that's targeted in a different type of way. Where it's like you're transcending. Where it's like you're growing, you're evolving. You're being what other people cannot be. You used to be similar to other people, but you are growing and evolving at a very high rate. They're staying the same. They see your growth. They're scared by it. They're intimidated by it. You now have a target on your back. And like I said, in this case, you were chosen by God. You will never be accepted by the world. You'll never be accepted by these people. They'll never understand you. Their minds don't think that big. Their minds don't think that high. Their minds are down here. And you guys realize these are the same types of people that would get offended for me speaking out about this or doing a video on this. They're going to get all mad and upset and riled up because they know damn well it's the truth. They know damn well they're not willing to grow. They know damn well that you're light years above. That's why they get mad, because they're being attacked. They're not really being attacked, but they're being hit by the truth. They feel like it's an attack against them to be exposed. And you know, it's just the way the world works. If you want to be the person that fits in, don't go for bigger and better things. just stay where you're at, do what you do. If you want to be something different, if you actually want to be something, you have to do what people are not doing. You got to be willing to go that lonely path. You got to be willing to do whatever it takes to get yourself to where you need to be. Because I guarantee you right now, no one's going to be holding your hand. I guarantee you that, because no one's going to be able to keep up. Whenever I was young, people, and as I started to get a little bit older, people tried to do certain things that I did. One by one by one by one by one by one by one. People just fall off. They can't keep up. They can't keep up to your pace. They can't keep up to your mind. They can't keep up to your work ethic. They can't keep up to anything that you do. They just can't. Because they would rather be where they're at, chill where they're at, have as much fun as they can possibly have with where they're at. And I'm not even saying nothing's wrong with that. If that's the life you want and you literally tell yourself, this is what makes me happy. This is how it is. This is how I want life to be. And I'm happy with it. I really don't see nothing wrong with that. I really don't. But you're not chosen. And you're not going to get to a higher level. It's all about what you want. I think life comes down to happiness at the end of the day. I really do. And if it made me happy to be around these types of people, and it brought me a lot of happiness and fulfillment and everything else, I'd probably live that life. But guess what? It does not. Because I figured that out at a very young age. This does not bring me happiness. This does not fulfill me. I need more. And it's that simple. You hit a next level. I need more. And it's that simple. Would staying right here and living this life make me happy? The answer is no. Find your answers. Find your reasons. Figure out what you got to do to be happy. Because that is the key to life. That is how you become successful. Is by being happy. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get yourself to where you need to be. To get yourself to a destination where you're going to be happy. And I'm telling you guys right now, being around these types of people, hanging around them and stuff, it does not bring me anything. I feel more alone. I feel more lost. I feel like they're bringing my spirit down. I don't feel like they're elevating me. I don't feel like they're being positive around me. I don't feel like we're having good vibes around each other. I don't feel any of those damn things. I just don't. And there was a point where whenever I was younger, and a lot of us were younger, and it kind of was like that. But it gets to a point where, like I said, you start to change as a person yourself. You start to grow. You start to evolve. And the things you were doing, it just has to, it comes to a point where you need to change. You know? You have to. Because there's no more happiness there anymore. You cannot go back in time and relive the past either and do things that you used to do that created fun memories in your mind, because I guarantee you go back and you do the exact same things with the exact same people in the exact same spot, it's not going to feel the same. It's not going to be the same. You were there at that specific time for a reason, and you were at where you're at right now for a specific reason. Bet. And I just think a lot of people that say, yeah, I'm happy and all this stuff, a lot of that's bullshit. A lot of that's bullshit. Something with me that you're going to know is I will always admit to what is true. And as we speak right now, I feel really good in life. But I know there's a lot better times coming, and that is the truth. So I'm not going to sit here and say, I am the happiest person in the world. This, that, and this. Because I just know that there's a sacrifice to actually reach those destinations and reach those points. I believe I'm as happy as I can possibly be right now with who I am, with where I'm at, with what I got. I believe that. But I believe there's better coming. And if you don't get on your boogie, if you don't get on the grind, if you don't do what you got to do, you ain't getting those times. And you will stay stuck. You will go backwards. You will feel like the world is coming to an end. I know how it feels like. And there's just something in my blood. There's something in my bones. There's something in my soul that like makes me do the things that I do. I cannot even explain it. It's unbelievable. It really is, because I just know I'm a lot different than a lot of people. Because a lot of people don't think like this. A lot of people want to think, let's not think and let's just have fun right now. But you don't understand what that's doing to you. You're blocking your future blessings. Because you're not going to do anything. By having that type of mindset, you're not going anywhere. You're staying stuck. And I used to do those things where I'm having a lot of fun right now in life. Whenever I was younger, right? When you have less responsibilities, when you're not as mature, when you're just younger in general and you're having a good time. I felt like I got to a point and I started getting up in age to the point where I'm starting to get anxious now because I'm not achieving and I'm not reaching my potential. So that's where you really got to start to do the right things and get super disciplined. And as you do all these things that I'm saying and you become that person that I'm speaking about, you will have a target on your back. You will become a targeted individual. People are going to look at you funny. People are going to look at you weird. People are going to look at you like you're not normal. And you are not normal. You are not like them. They know that. And they hate that you're on a different level than them because their ego wants to be better than you. But they're not better than you because they're not doing what you do. They're not putting the time you put in. And this is exactly why I'm saying you will never be accepted by the world. Targeted individuals will never be accepted by the world. Never. You're never going to be. Not by majority of people. There's going to be very, 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 very few people who actually understand you and where you're coming from. And you're going to feel heavily disrespected by a lot of the world. And you know what? That's okay. They're not on your level. They're disrespecting you because they feel like you're disrespecting them by being something that they can never be. They feel disrespected by your existence because you make them realize that you're basically like a mirror to these people. Is basically what you are. They see in you what they wish they saw in themselves, but they don't have it, so they see you and they hate you because it's like you're showing them that. You're showing them that. You're showing them that. And they don't want to see it. It's like they want to keep hiding from it. And they have so many demons in their head, they don't want to even think about these things or see these things. And this is really how it be. This is really how it is. It might sound crazy, but it's true. It's true. These people see you in person. They automatically feel bad. They automatically have like anger and feel some type of way because you, as the real one, you just walked in the room. People feel threatened. People feel some type of way. And it's like they start to get those voices in their head. And they don't like those voices because it's all their demons. All their demons are coming out. All their demons are going nuts in their own head whenever you come around because you faced your demons. They did not. You're a mirror and you show them their own demons. As a positive, uplifting, good, energetic person you are showing these people their demons. And where you stand at a place of happiness and peace, and where they stand at being miserable, being pissed, having piss poor attitudes. Just negative. Deep down, they want to act like they're not, but they are. But they are. And because of so many of these things that I speak on, you will be targeted. And that's okay. Keep doing you. Keep living on. Keep transcending. Keep getting better. Because one by one by one by one by one, by one by one by one by one by one, all these individuals just fall off, and you will get yourself to where you want to be, to where you need to be, and that's it. They're not on your level, point blank period. I say it all the time. And now, I'm out of here with this video. I said what I need to say, and we'll be back again with the next one.